Hey, this is Quakeman. Kind of giving a weird update video thing, whatever you want to call it. Just kind of a small update discussion video about some things that's going on with my channel. I guess you can say related to the playthrough part of it, not the other things that I may be doing on the future. Anyways, so um, just quickly, for the video that's going on, it's Splinter Cell Conviction on my computer, playing on Mozart Grounds on realistic difficulty, and I'm trying to challenge of not being detected and not shooting out a single light. Had fun with it. I like to challenge myself in that game. So I'm not perfect, whatever. Anyways, so Chaser is now up to part 25 on my channel. As the time of this recording, I have a bunch of other ones ready to upload once the scheduled date for them to be released is available. And I don't know when Chaser is going to end, but I'm starting to think about this as it goes on, because I feel like I'm getting close to the end of Chaser as it is. So when Chaser is done, there's a lot of things I'm going through my head of what I want to do next. I've been wanting to do playthroughs for a very long time. I understand, all these other people have done Let's Plays and playthroughs more so, and they're much more famous than I am. I just enjoy playing games and showing off games that no one has played and just, have fun. That's the point of having a game and everything. And technically Chaser was not supposed to be the first game to come back. It was actually supposed to be Doom 3, but, as I said, a friend of mine gave it to me, and I thought, why not? And I'm actually enjoying how Chaser is turning out so far. Once it surpasses about 20 parts for me, it makes me feel like that there's actual progress for me going on. Because I remember when I did my first time doing it when I was 16, doing the Doom 3 walkthrough, I don't really want to call it that, using a terrible camera on a terrible TV on a port that was just no. I liked it. I still keep it on my channel because it makes me feel nice that of my improvements between what I've done back then and what I'm trying to do now. Some people may say I'm not improved, maybe not. I don't know. I just enjoy myself for what I do, and I'm very happy how Chaser's going through, and I'm very happy with a lot of the comments I've gotten from people, a lot of my friends, and a lot of other stuff who enjoy what I do when I'm comes to playing Chaser. I need to stop stuttering on that. But once Chaser goes to an end, I need to figure out what I want to do. And there's a lot of things I want to talk about. And if I get responses, that will be awesome. But I'm just looking for feedback about what's going to happen. One of the things is my time limit. A lot of people have been telling me that 15 minutes is now considered the new time limit for playthroughs. I've been doing 10 minutes because I feel like 10 minutes is much more better in increments for a lot of people who are interested in on watching it, instead of releasing like the 38 or 45 minute part 1, part 2 videos that a lot of other channels tend to do. And I'm not bashing them for them. I think that's pretty cool that they do that. I just feel like that most people may not be interested in watching me, because most of the time, I will admit, most of the time I'm a bit quiet. I'm not really commentating every few seconds like most people do. I play the game the way I really try to employ the play in the game. At the same time, I try to act as if I'm live streaming, but I'm not. And that's how I do my playthroughs, is I play them as myself as I'm playing the game and everything. I don't constantly try to talk. I don't constantly try to say things. I try to keep certain conversations about things that happen in the game short, because when I'm playing the game, I'm not only playing the game, but I'm also playing for anyone who's interested on the story or the gameplay or the mechanics or whatever like that. So I try to keep myself quiet for any cutscene situation, voice situation, stuff like that. So that's pretty much what I'm trying to do. So I want to hear your guys' opinion. Do you want to see the cap limit being 15 minutes, or do you want the cap limit being back to the standard 10 that I've been using since Chaser and all the other stuff? I really want to hear you guys' opinion on which one you guys feel. If I don't get enough comments about that, I'm just going to stick with the standard 10. But if you guys want me to bump it up to 15, I can gladly do that for any future playthroughs. I'm still working around with my editing software because someone told me that the black bars on the side is frustrating. Well, I'm not on a widescreen monitor, and I don't want to stretch it to make it look a little awkward. So that's kind of why the black bars are there. But I am trying to change what do you call it? I'm not trying to make it per se HD, but I'm trying to make them look a little bit better on YouTube, because YouTube tends to darken the videos and cause a weird playback on them. And plus the sound audio seems to be off cue when I upload them to YouTube. So I'm having a friend help me out fixing that too. So future playthroughs afterwards are going to be probably change codec and video format as well, so I can get those uploaded a little bit faster and quicker. Now on to one of the bigger topics. Actually, is something I want to come out publicly, because most people don't know. Now, I do playthroughs on my own time. I do as much as I can when I can. I'm not a person who's absolutely perfect and who can get a video out really quickly. Like, most people I know of, PewDiePie and Game Grumps and all those people, they put up like a part of 3 different games at once. I'm trying my best not to do that. As much as it gets a lot of stuff done and everything, as most people say, I like to try and keep my playthroughs a bit normal, if you know what I mean. I don't want to have multiple playthroughs going on at once, because it gets me distracted on what I'm focusing on when I record and stuff, and plus I don't have enough on my hard drive. And I do not like doing start-stop stuff. Now, I did that with my Doom 3 stuff, because I can only do that with my camera. And by the way, what I mean by start-stop is when you start, you say, hey everyone, this is whatever the name is, you play through the game, and then at a certain point you say, okay, this is the end of episode 2, 1, 5, whatever. We'll be back again. I don't do that. The only time I stop is when I do my hour recordings. I record for an hour of me playing the game, so I can at least have some extra room on my Fraps hard drives to record any other videos, like this one, for example, for any random stuff that I want to record, while keeping that still there, because rendering that was good. And then I keep the file. I want to make sure I keep the file on my hard drive, because if there's ever a problem with an upload, like I upload the video and there was a problem, it didn't render correctly and everything, I still have the source file that I can fix it in time to get it back uploaded and stuff. So it stays on my hard drive for about a month until every single episode's uploaded. Then I remove the file, because I don't want to have a mistake I did before with my Doom 3 playthrough, if anyone remembers that, which I'm still disappointed I had to remove that, because it was up to part 30 and it was... To me, it was beautiful, but, it's fine. I can redo it all I want, all that stuff. So, I don't know what I was going on about that. Right, about Chaser and stuff. But once I'm done with Chaser, there's a lot of things I'm going to be doing with it, and one of the things is I got games I want to play, and then there's games I know a lot of people want to see me play. And I got to balance that out. I'm thinking about having a rotation deal where one playthrough I do my choosing, and then the next playthrough I do by a fan choosing, or whatever, and I bounce it back and forth. Now, I've gotten requests for Grim Fandango, which I don't have that game, but I'm trying to pick it up. I have a request for Red Faction. I have a request for Fear, and I think I had a request for Shadow Warrior. I don't know. That was a while ago. But I get a request for all these games, and I know it's going to build it, because I know there's a lot of games people want to say. Now, I want to say one thing to be clear. My computer is still not that good of a computer, so certain playthroughs are going to never be touched. Games like Bad Company 2, Crisis, makes me disappointed. I can't record Half-Life 2 for the life of me for some reason. I don't know what it is about the Source engine of my computer, but it just doesn't want to work. But I can record a lot of old games. I can record Quake, Thief, Half-Life 1, all those different games. And I have a lot of games on my Steam that I know I can record and everything. Now, there's some games I know some people want me to record, per se, but I can't. Because the reason why I can't record, per se, is because I've already played through it. One of the big ideas is Amnesia. I know a lot of people want to see me play Amnesia, but I've already played through the game, and since I already know all the scary stuff, all the pop-out moments and everything. I know how the game mechanic works. It doesn't scare me. So I don't want to play through it, and I hope you're expecting me to jump out and get scared. Because sadly, you're not going to see that. But if you guys still want me to play through Amnesia just to play through it, I definitely will can, because I like to do that. But I have a lot of games on my Steam account that I can definitely want to try and do a playthrough. I got the Serious Sam games. I got Rainbow Six. Unreal Tournament, if that really matters. If I can do recordings through DOSBox, because that I know it has an internal recording, but it's so weird to use. I got that to record. I got the Quake games, Penumbra, Mirror's Edge. I don't really call Left 4 Dead doing a playthrough, but there's that. Oh, also, one thing that makes things very, very clear. I will not do any games that may overdose its playthrough up to part 50 or 80 or whatever. These include RPGs. I can do random videos of me playing the RPGs, or live stream them whenever that can. When I'll get to that topic in a minute. But I don't want to do an RPG that will take so long, because to me that may bore a lot of people. Because it's mostly just me playing through the game. And plus, RPGs are stuff that I want to concentrate, while most games, and I know it's mostly first-person shooters, I'm able to talk and concentrate very well because it's a shooter. And I'm sorry that's making my channel feel a bit bland because of that, but I find RPGs to take way too long because there's so many side quests and things to do. That's about like 600 hours, and I don't want it to go over like part 300. I want it to be something where someone can watch all of it pretty well. So RPGs are out of the questions. Arts, yes, maybe out of the question. All depends. And this is all just PC stuff right now. Whenever I can get a PVR to start recording consoles, I will do console playthroughs. And if anyone wants me to do, like, if I did a playthrough of, say, Resident Evil 5 on my computer, and then you wanted me to do that on the Xbox, if anyone's really want me to redo it on an Xbox, I'm fine with doing that, but I rather try not to repeat certain games between the Xbox and my PC and stuff. But I'm hoping to do, once I get a PVR, I'm hoping to do some console recordings and console playthroughs and console-related recordings and stuff like that and everything else. Now, the last topic I want to talk about, I do want to say one more time, is you guys can send me requests for games for me to play. And I'll let you know if I can get them or I can do them. You get the whole idea. I would say that just try to bear with me, because even if you send a request, does not mean I'll get to it immediately. I got my real life to deal with, for one. I'm not full YouTube, so it's not like I have 24-hour day on my computer. And then I got to make sure I got other games to deal with it. And since I'm on a schedule of Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for my upload of playthroughs, it takes a while to try and get everything out in time. Especially since I have to record it every hour, which is about once a month, basically, because I record for an hour, I split those up into parts, which is about 6 or 10, and then I got, record the next hour, blah, 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 you get the idea. I don't want to go through the whole thing. So it may take me time to get through it. I'm still bouncing between doing a playthrough I want to do to a playthrough that a person that wants to request me wants to do, and bounce back and forth to it. I do not know if I'm going to be doing like specials. Like I got friends who did like a Halloween special of them doing Resurrection of Evil, or Christmas special or whatever. I don't know if I'll do special stuff like that. I don't even know if I'll ever do any sort of special videos for stuff. Not saying I won't, but I don't know if I will. I know a lot of people does it for like they're 1,000 video or 500 video or whatever. I mean, personally for me, my channel had over 500. It's just I removed a lot. But I'll figure out something once that happens. Now, on to the last thing I want to talk about. I know this is going on a long time, and if you've gotten through all of this, thank you very much. The last thing I want to talk about that is not something that's going to happen right now, but in the far future, I really want to do this, and I want to hear some suggestions about this insanely. I do want to do live streaming. Now, some of the live streaming stuff that I may be doing may seem to be shouting I'm copying other people, but really, it's the internet. People will do everything, and you can't trademark what people do. So I can say, yes, these people help me want to do this, but I don't know. I don't know what to say. So when I live stream, it's either just me wanting to play a game. It's either me trying to finish a game to earn an achievement, or just finish the game on the hardest difficulty, something like that, because I have a lot of games I haven't even completed on the Xbox and stuff. Games that I first are trying out, if I'm able to get it day one, like, Black Ops 2, Halo 4, stuff of games that came out in the past, and see my first reaction for it, or just a day for me to play games, or just watch me edit stuff, or just a Q&A if ever that happens. Just the live stream is not going to really be my show sort of thing. It's going to be random. It's always going to be random when I stream. It's always going to be different when I stream. But I'll say one thing is that when I'm playing games, if I'm playing for fun, there's either A, something I choose, B, something that someone else wants me to see, or C, actually there is no C. Why did I say that? So it's either, just a random game I want to play, or a game I'm trying to complete, or multiplayer stuff, me playing with friends, random stuff, editing, Q&As if that's possible, playing with people who enjoy my videos and people who want to play with me as well. That's basically all live streaming is going to be. It's not going to be really taken too seriously, but I do want to do live streaming for a lot of reasons about it. It's not going to be 24/7, and it may only happen maybe once or twice a week. It's always going to be random on times, so I try to keep you posted and everything. The only thing I have access is Twitter, but that's a side topic. So I'm still debating what I'm going to really do with my live streaming per se. Yeah, I mean, if anyone has any suggestions, because like I said, it's going to be more. It's not going to be this gigantic, daily stream of whatever you want to call it, kind of like what Swifter and 4Player Podcast and my friend Tom Bleder does, where it's like an actual show. Mine's going to just me doing stuff, I guess. I don't know how to explain it. So I guess that's all I can talk about that's going on with playthroughs and updates with my channel and everything. I did just get a job, so I'm going to be busy with that, trying to get some money for that. I'm focusing on trying to get my life back on track before I can spend on any money on a new computer or setup or a PVR or anything like that. So that's all I wanted to say about my channel. So thanks so much for listening, because I had a lot to talk about. That's definitely for sure. Anyways, tell me what you guys think down in the comments and everything, and I'll see you guys later and all that jazz. Take care.